All right, Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh Shai.
Barakatha Yahweh Shai.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh Shai.
Barakatha Yahweh Shai.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha
Barakatha Yahweh Shai.
Barakatha Yahweh Shai.
All praises
to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to all you Akim out there that's laboring in this truth and sincerity. And you know, we're gonna get into it. You see, I got the brother Pashai. You know, he visited us this week. So through the Spirit, you know, we on our way to link up with brothers and head out to the camp. We're gonna do a quick little impromptu through the Spirit, you know, because we almost out of here, man. Things are heating up and everything, and through the Spirit of the Lord, you know, we understand why. And as a matter of fact, we probably gotta get Matthew the 24th chapter. Was the 22nd verse? You know, of course, hey, this is open forum, various topic type. You know, I just set up. I got another what you call it, so I could set the camera up right in the car while I'm in transit. You know, so through the Spirit of the Lord, we're gonna do some more in transit, Lord willing. You know, because we in that time. Of course, we gotta be on fire for this work. We got to keep pushing. We close.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things that brothers got to pay attention to, man. And we don't have the time, you know what I'm saying? We don't have the time to, okay, well, next year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, we can get it together. No, you got to get the shit together now, man. All right? You got to get together now. How do you expect the Lord to come and deliver us when you can't get your shit together?
Yep.
You know? All of us, you know what I'm saying? So now the Lord is giving us time to get shit together. Because remember, he had with all the churches, man. All right? Even the ones that they was on point and everything. So that's why you can never think that you so much on fire and you so on point in his knowledge. Because what? It said, he that thinketh, let him that think he stand, take heed, lest he fall, man. You could never do enough in this truth, man. All right? And we don't know we're going to make it until we make it. And get that too. Give diligence. You know, if you got other precepts, bring it out.
This is Matthew 24:22.
Okay.
And except those days be shortened.
Right, except what days? We're talking about the last days, man. We're in the last days. The Lord said, except those days be shortened, man. And we're supposed to pray for the Lord to shorten these days, man.
Yep.
Okay? We're supposed to pray for that, man. I don't know where brothers' minds be at. Brothers' minds be in the wrong place, man. You know? And I'm not saying that we all in the flesh. Brothers go off. Or brothers do things, but your mind's supposed to be, the scriptures say mind hide things, man. The scriptures, okay? Yep. You're supposed to be occupying your time in meditation and what? Prophecies, man. That's right, brother. Okay, go ahead.
And it says, except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved.
Right, there shall no flesh be saved. Because why? This devil, the so-called white man, is the fucking devil. He's on a rampage, man. All right? Pretty much the mark of the beast is here, man. And it's heavy, which a lot of information is coming out on it, and the Spirit been on Apostle Tahar to bring out that look, I believe he coined 2019 the year they pushed the chip. And look, man, that ain't a fairy tale, that's prophecy, that's in the scriptures, man. It's to the point, now I'm working on a job, you got this one dude, you know, I mean, he's like I don't know, I'm cool with him work-wise or whatever. He's like a Christian comedian. He's like a Christianized Dick Gregory type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And like the guy I was telling you about. And he goes to me, he said, yeah, he said, man, they ain't playing. They trying to get people that chip, man. He said, they trying to get people that chip, man. He said, that's the devil, man. He said, that's prophecy in the Bible, man. They ain't supposed to be messing around with that. And I didn't say, you know, we have talks and stuff about Esau and shit like that, but I never went into no prophecies or nothing with him. And he just came out and said that to me last night when I was working by his crib and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's out there, man. That's why I said we ain't got time to be fucking around and, you know, all this other, you know, bullshit brothers getting in whatever feelings they be feeling, man. We in the time of prophecy, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, blessed are your eyes for the things that they see and your ears for the things that they hear.
That's right.
All right.
This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. Okay. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith.
Right. And like I always say, this is a daily thing. It ain't just like, you know, Esau in this world, they got a thing where they do inventory once a year. Right. You know, now you don't just examine yourself once a year. We ain't got time for that. You got to examine yourself daily.
Self-evaluation.
Self-evaluation. Right. That's a word that this brother likes to use. Self-evaluation. All right, and that's daily, all right, because it's easy to go off in this kingdom, man, and you could be, on point 1 minute, and you could be off point the next minute, man.
Yep.
You see?
Yep.
And then we gotta get the scriptures in Peter's, your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion. You gotta get that up in the mix. Yep. First Peter. Yep. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, prove yourselves.
Right, and you gotta prove yourself, and you gotta ask yourself. You gotta question yourself, man. Because sometimes, like I say, brothers just watch videos, but brothers don't really research the scriptures, man. You can't just take things face value for what we say. You gotta know it for yourself. All right, the apostles breaking down the scriptures and everything. Some brothers that just watch the videos, watch the apostles, and not get the understanding. Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is a principal thing. Therefore, with all thy getting, get what?
Understanding.
Get understanding. All right. You gotta get understanding. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. It says, to finish this, it says, know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobates? Right,
Yahushua is in you, except you be reprobates, man. So the spirit of Yahushua dwells in each and every last one of us, man. The brothers that are the elect, okay? And I'm gonna keep back pushing the elect of Israel. That's who the Lord is dealing with. The Lord is dealing with the elect of Israel. He's not dealing with the whole nation of Israel, man. All right, you got a lot of Israelites out there, a lot of Israelite groups. You got in the Lord, and really, the Lord ain't dealing with all the alphabet groups like per se on a level where you got to be of that group. You see what the Lord's doing to the IUIC, the ISUPK, the Most High, breaking them down. Because why? If it's not of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, it should come to naught. And you got GMS, which the Lord gave us the truth, the doctrine. All right, that's where you got to come and learn the doctrine from the apostles on down, right? That's the only way you're going to get, like it's written in Acts, the apostles' doctrine, which really, the apostles' doctrine is what? The doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So the Lord gave it to us, man, but it don't mean just because you call yourself GMS, you're going to be saved, because there's a lot of people in GMS that ain't going to be saved. But it's people that's not in GMS that's going to be saved.
Yeah.
If they the elect, that's what it's all about. It all goes back to the elect of the Most High. Go ahead.
That's right. This is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant. And another word for vigilant is to be circumspect.
Circumspect, yep.
Because you're
aware. Mm-hmm. And when it says sober, you got to be clear-minded. You got to be focused, because Satan is coming, man. Satan could jump on brothers. Satan could jump on your fit so-called family in the world, which that's why you really shouldn't be attached to your family in the world, because why? They agents of Satan, man. Hell, even your demon. You got a woman, you got to watch that bitch daily, man. All right?
Yep.
You got to watch her daily.
It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Man, Satan's out there looking to take your soul, man. All right? Take you out the way, man. All right? That's why this thing is a fight. You got to strive for the truth unto death, man.
Yeah.
You got to fulfill your course in the faith, man, and the knowledge, man. You can't be thinking that you made it, man. Nah, it's a day-to-day fight. You got to, we so close, man. You got Donald Trump up in office. You got these government shutdown that's fucking up this, and that's the Lord, man. The Lord is slowly breaking this society down.
Yeah.
He's breaking down the economy, He's breaking down everything, this infrastructure of this place.
The Middle East is getting hotter.
The Middle East, you got, the stage is set over there.
Yep.
It's all stirred up over there, man. Isaiah the 13th chapter is in full effect, man. Matthew's the 24th chapter. The prophecies, they're roaring, man. They're speaking, man.
Yep.
Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, right?
Yep, Joel 2.
Matter of fact, Habakkuk 2:1.
I think I'm holding it.
Okay, that's the spirit.
Yep. Yep, this is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
See, that's the key thing, man. All right? That's the key thing. And through the spirit, this brother, through the spirit, down, he's located in the B-More. The spirit got him out there with the other brothers that's in B-More. Then you got brothers in D.C. You got brothers throughout the whole world. All right? And you got to stand upon your watch, man.
Yeah.
All right? The scriptures also speak about abiding your calling.
Yeah, and if I made to emphasize the point as well, another way to stand on your watch, I know like the elder was just saying, I agree 110%, because you got to read the scriptures. Mm-hmm. That's a part of standing on your watch. Mm-hmm. Because Yahushua, that's the bridegroom, and we're supposed to be watching for the bridegroom.
That's
How
right.
do you know the bridegroom the most? By going into the word. You know?
Yeah, you gotta, and at the end of the day, you gotta, we always say it, one thing that the churches say is true, but they just don't got the right person. You gotta have a personal relationship with Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
Like the scriptures say, but first you gotta come under tutors until the time appointed.
Yep.
See, there's a process, the Lord, if you a man of the Lord, you gotta come in through the right way. You can't just come in any old way into the truth, man. And the ones that do, that sneak in, that don't belong here, the Lord is going to pluck them out, man. All right? And they always end up getting put out. They get that a reprobate spirit. They start teaching other doctrines. All right? And hey.
Because no one guided you.
Well, furthermore, they wasn't of the elect.
Right.
They wasn't of the elect. And that's why they thought that they didn't need a guide. Now, you need a guide in this thing, man. See, through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, me and other elders and stuff, and the other apostles, we came up under the apostles. So they was there to guide us for years. All right? So now we're of a full age to where the spirit is, we could do our own thing through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, because why? We got the experience. The Lord gave us that experience from our elders, from our apostles. That's why you never supposed to shit on your apostles, your elders, your leaders, and their teachings, right? You're never supposed to do that, man. It's really you dissing yourself when
Yeah.
Like I always say that rap song, Snoop Dogg said, when you diss Dre, you diss yourself, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? Dr. Dre, he laced all that, the groundwork for them to be the NWA thing. So you can't talk about the architect. Just like guys talk about High Priest Ariah. How you gonna talk about High Priest Ariah, but yet you using the 12 tribe sign that he came up with through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai? Don't make no goddamn sense, man.
Right.
That's a reprobate spirit, which it tell you that in what we was reading earlier in 2 Corinthians, man. 13.
Yep.
A reprobate spirit, but void of understanding, void of judgment, man. A damn stupid ass dumb spirit on you, man.
Yeah.
You see, so you never forget where you came from, so to speak, man. You never get too big for your britches, man. But when it's your time to grow up and come up of that age, through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, the Lord's going to bring you where you learn how to discern between good and evil. You learn how to judge. That's right. Nah, that ain't right. All right?
Yep.
Okay? You don't need a man to hold you by the hand and say, "This, look, is that right?" Or no, because through the spirit of the Lord, you got experience, and the Holy Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is dealing with you where you can see what's right and what's wrong. And and that's after going, that don't come overnight, though. You got to go through the ringer. You got to come up under whatever elders that the Lord set up over you, right? And go through that straight gate, enter you in at the straight gate.
Right.
Right? But go ahead.
Yep. Back in Habakkuk 2:1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what. And really, that's our we're watchmen, man. Yeah.
We're watchmen. This is our career, man. Like, I mean, you gotta work. You gotta be mature and take care of your fucking duties as a man, right? You do gotta do that. But we're watchmen. We're supposed to watch over the flock. We're supposed to watch for the coming of the Lord. We're supposed to watch for the prophecies, right? You're supposed to uplift the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. The name is extremely important. All right? Go ahead.
It says, I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right.
Right? It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Right. He said the Lord told Habakkuk to write the vision. What is the vision? The vision is these prophecies that we are seeing come to pass, man, which is found in the Holy Bible, in the Word, man, which is what? Really the destruction of America and the salvation of the elect of Israel. That's the name of this movie, man, that the Lord got going down right now, man. That's what's happening, the destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great, that was prophesied to fall in the latter times that we're in. So he said, look, write the vision down, right? Make it plain. Go ahead.
Make it plain.
Right, and it's to the point where it's crystal clear. Like I said, at one point, man, nobody was up on the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. And like I said, I remember back in the 90s, we were calling it the microchip back then. I mean, we didn't have the understanding that we got now of it, right? But I remember, and I'm sure other apostles and elders, they remember back then too. This wasn't a new thing that we didn't, but through the spirit of the Lord, because we closer to the time, once you see the thing happening, the Lord reveals things, man.
Yeah.
Amos 3:7, right? So the Lord revealed into us what the mark of the beast was by using Apostle Tahar to go into it. All right, go deep into it. Okay, you got to give credit to where credit's due. All right, go ahead.
And it says that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
See, because it wasn't in the time per se that Habakkuk was living as Habakkuk in that time, but it was for the appointed time. When was the appointed time? Now.
Now, now.
Now, the time that we in.
Yeah, because it's speaking.
Exactly.
Well, the scripture's going to say it. Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you got it.
Yeah, because it says, for the vision is set for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. I mean, it's become evident. If you have those the spiritual eyes to see, if you have that testimony of Yahweh Shai, then it's evident, you know. And I'll just say this too, while speaking on the RFID chip. A lot of guys that speak on that don't believe that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. You have a infatuation with America, man. Because when you understand that the RFID chip is that last thing, then you can't preach this community doctrine, this build up Israel doctrine. Because why? Because the prophecies are speaking, and we know that we at the end. And that's why a lot of you people don't preach the RFID chip, because a lot of your customers, if you will, or your students, if you will, right? They believe in a prosperity doctrine. There's no prosperity doctrine with the RFID chip being the mark of the beast. Because then when you build up your so-called community, how you gonna do commerce?
Yeah, you're gonna have to have the mark of the beast, man.
Right. You know, so it says because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Look, and that's the faith right there. Yep. And guess what? We got all the proof in the world right now. All right, we see that it's coming, and it will not tarry. That's why things are happening back to back, man. You got transformers exploding. All right, which whether the chariots cause it to happen, however it happened, the Lord knows. But there's things that are happening that are so-called unusual, man. Right. You got all the signs of the times. You got so much different things happening. And we know that there's no such thing as a coincidence, man.
Correct.
You know? And that's the spirit of the Lord. How about Yahweh Shai is coming to visit this world, man? You know, we in 2019 pretty much, man. Even though today is what, the 29th of December? Or,
I believe so, 30th.
Or 30th or something. Yeah. One of them, whatever the day is, or 28th. You know, I get lost in the days.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep, I got something for you.
Yeah.
This is Ephesians chapter 1, verse 9. Right? It says, having made known unto us the mystery of his will, according to his good pleasure, which he hath purposed in himself. And
right, that's heavy, man. Because this was a mystery, man, about who the devil is, who's the Edomites, the so-called white man being an Edomite. These are mysteries that was hid from ages, man, that are now finally being revealed. You see, and it's spiritual, man. It's all spiritual. Everything that's happening is totally 1,000% spiritual, man. You see?
Yep. Yeah, that was it on that. I got something else for you. This is 1 Peter chapter 1. You called for it earlier.
Oh yeah.
1 Peter 1. Yep. 1 Peter 5 and 8.
5. Yep. Yeah, because there's a lot of meat. And see, and for you guys that don't study the scriptures, man, you're gonna be asked out. You guys that like playing games, you know, you guys that been just, you know, just not taking the truth serious or whatever. When all hell break loose, you're gonna be fucked up, because you ain't gonna have brothers that per se to turn to. Brothers you might not be able to access brothers, because at the end of the day, things are gonna get ugly, man. You know they're gonna cut off the internet. They seconds away from getting rid of YouTube and internet access or whatever. You know, they might set it up to where you're gonna have the chip in you to access online, you know?
Right.
So how you gonna be learning? How you gonna get the word of the Lord, man? You see? And that's why the scripture says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Because there's gonna come a time where you're not gonna be able to find the Lord, man. And purposely. Because a lot of you niggas, the Lord don't want you to get this truth, man. A lot of you niggas, the Lord wants you to fucking perish, man.
Yeah, a lot of you guys are coming into knowledge knowing that you Israel just so you be sealed, to be marked, to be destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, that's another aspect as well, you know. I didn't mean 1 Peter 5 and 8. You called give diligence. This is 2 Peter.
Okay, but yeah, then we go back to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Second Peter chapter 2, verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail.
Right.
Fall.
You should never fall. All right? And then now you got certain brothers that if a brother go off and Lord willing, through the Spirit get on me, I'm gonna do another show going into dealing with judgment and judging brothers or whatever. Because look, man, you coming in here, you brothers you younger brothers, you coming in here to be judged, man. When I say coming in here, coming into the truth. All right, coming into the truth, and you got to take your position serious enough. Not that it ain't about rank or nothing like that, but all you brothers are coming to be leaders. It's not a thing of just following, hands in your pockets like the apostles and brothers say, Nah, so you got to get this truth so you can be able to judge the masses. Like I said, the Lord, how do we expect the Lord, Yahweh Shai to come? Brothers, look, I want the Lord to come, I want the Lord to come. But we can't get our shit together. We can't get whatever isms and schisms amongst us or the simple things, man.
Yeah.
Right? The communication or we got to get it right with ourselves, man. So you a younger brother that's coming up on a level, you got to realize that you ain't just doing this thing this truth is way bigger than you. It's way bigger than all of us, man. All right? You're going to have masses of brothers coming to you for answers, all right? In which you're going to have some of them are demons. Some of them going to be the sheep of the Lord, and you got to be ready to deal. You understand? So that's why it's imperative for you to really take things serious and be diligent. Be diligent in your studies, all right? Be diligent in your camping and videos and everything, all right?
Kind.
That was it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me get that other Peters real quick.
Yep. First,
and like I said, this was just a quick impromptu because we heading to meet up with the brothers and we gonna hit to the camp. The Spirit have us do another another show on the road. We will, you know what I'm saying? But Lord willing, through the Spirit, we're going to make it to the campsite and we're going to continue,
Yep.
But the Spirit, the Spirit was on us. I say I got the brother in town, you know what I'm saying? And hey, man, listen, man, cheers. Your brothers, man, true brothers. I ain't talking about wicked niggas, man. Ain't nothing soft or wicked about brotherhood, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to say it because the scriptures speak about that, man. I ain't talking about wicked niggas or whatever the case is. Okay, I'm talking about brotherhood. Brothers are going to go off. Brothers always go off. We all men. Any man that say he don't don't sin is a liar. All right? Well, the scriptures say all men are liars.
Kind.
Right? So, but a brother, man, the scriptures speak all about, which Lord willing, maybe I'll probably do more videos on that if the Spirit lead me to do it, But the scriptures say two are better than one. So if you got a brother that